are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Kansas City Royals. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Brad Keller will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Alek Thomas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. At the plate, David Peralta. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Madison Bumgarner gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Here's the first pitch to him. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Merrifield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1 home. Two out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Two out with the man at first. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game pitch streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Royals strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Eduardo Escobar. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Eduardo Escobar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The first.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
In now, Christian Walker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. So there on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 7. The catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Stephen Vogt is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Let's get you out here.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. very high, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Line drive, base hit to right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Alek Thomas. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball 1 strike.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Royals nothing. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Leading up for the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Perez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall, could very well be a member of the All-Star team for the American League this year, as he ranks 2nd in the league amongst catchers in fan balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The designated hitter, Michael Bronco.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Maikel Franco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In the air out toward right field. Calhoun on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting in, the first baseman, number 66.
Stepping up now, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Bumgarner has his sign. Here it is on 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike. Wait. 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Going after it is Gordon. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping into the box, Brett Phillips, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. So striding in, Christian Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Walker stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Soler on the move. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he takes ball one. Vargas, 28 years old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under this one. One gone.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
That's ball two. 2-0.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Grounded to short. Ahmed has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And this throw gets away from him. And he's safe.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Bumgarner sets. Here comes the pitch. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Maikel Franco would be next. This is on the ground over to first, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jake Kalish, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 74, Jake Kalish.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Alec Thomas. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Soft liner towards short. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Now batter.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Phillips is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's the Royals DH, Michael Franco. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Brett Phillips will bat next, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. First and second now, 1 man out. In the air to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Now batting, Alex Gordon. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two men are on with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bumgarner sets. Here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now, Whit Merrifield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
0-2 count, you could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
The 0-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the run. 1 run is scored. And this is going to hop over the wall for a ground rule double, so that'll tie the game, but it will not give them the lead.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
A pause, and the 0-2.
1 ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
1-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Phillips. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now it's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. Two and two the count. From the stretch. Ball three. 3-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Kalish will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas. Ball 1. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Ready with the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-2 Arizona. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hunter Dozier. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Calhoun. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A letter high breaking ball that time, hammered out to deep left center field, and this one won't be coming back. It is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco.
Designated hitter.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 56.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. Bumgarner has his target. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, center fielder.
At the plate now, Brett Phillips, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Merrill Kelly, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Left fielder, Alex.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Alex Gordon. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 3 runs already home here. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Two and two. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. KC leads this one 5-4. Scott Barlow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alec Thomas. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Ahmed becomes the first out of the inning.
Patel Marquez.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. 3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in now, David Peralta. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Even at 1-1, the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Popped high in the air. Dozier is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for the Dimondbacks, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning with Merrifield next to hit. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Two and 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Takes this the other way to right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
He's going.
1-0 delivery. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. No one out with a runner at second. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Hunter Dozier as he lines it out to center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is in there. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the first pitch to him. Salvador Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next will be the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. This is foul right side. Here's another 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Mike Lee takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Mike Lee.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Let's do it, KC.
Leak pauses. Here's the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Up next to the Warriors.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Brett Phillips, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Royals 8 and the Diamondbacks 4. Greg Holland has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Escobar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Christian Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, 2 down now.
Now back, catcher.
So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. That misses, 2-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole.
Eric Skoglund enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 53, Eric Skoglund.
Cole Calhoun will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted in the air out to center field. Phillips will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peralta on the move. And they can't run it down. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The throw into second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to bat. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's 3 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out and a runner on third. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. He's got it. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 9 and the Diamondbacks 4. Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. The pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batter, designated hitter, Alec.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alec Thomas. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch.
Hey!
A runner at first with no outs here. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Ian Kennedy answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Ian Kennedy.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
Ready now, David Peralta, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Here's the 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Again, another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Soler's after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
Christian Walker will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done. 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jake Kalish gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dimondbacks, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.